Hi guys, Scatlink here. Welcome to my modding showcasing sub-series, Hats Off to You, a series of which we try out community-created hats, costumes, functions, singular levels, full chapters, or time rifts created by the Hat in Time fan community via the Steam Workshop. This will also include any challenge roads of which will have their own video dedicated to earning ourselves a trophy, of which would otherwise be permanently missed. We've had a tip-off from the Painted Sandcastle. Catwish has informed me on YouTube that after I had covered the level within the summer 2023 live event, which was also part of the modding gem by the way, which is why it was featured, when I covered this during the main Let's Play of the game, I did 2 laps, and I'm not talking about the escape sequence where, you know, it's basically a pizza tower level, in which that when you do the escape sequence, you can go for lap 2. In which case, Rift Pons appear. But there's more than what I got. Let's get into it. So, due to the tip-off that I've had, even though we've already covered this level in a video, along with, funnily enough, the Summer Heat Time Rift, which is part of the latest challenge road that we just covered in the last video that I've recorded on A Hat in Time. You can notice I'm wearing Pillar John, actually. We unlocked that at some point, but not in the last video. But when it comes to this particular mod, we went through lap 1. What I'm talking about is that we went through the level, I showed it off, and we collected all the mod Rift Pons that we could. So, the Rift Pons were the 3 in the escape sequence, and the 3 from the Janitor's room if we find the key. And then we get an additional one if we return all 4 chicks to the mother out on the beach, because they got sucked into this vortex here. However, there is another 3 that I never knew about. There's some secret rooms, and each one has a Rift Pon associated with it, making it a total of 10, so you can actually get all the rewards in one go. But I still had to do a second lap through the level outside of the 2023 Summer live event, because I needed to get the mod Rift token / mod timepiece by playing it through the mod menu like we're doing right now. So why are we going through this level again if I'm just covering the other Rift Pons when I've got no more rewards to get anyway? Well, here's the thing with that. There's another reward if you played the level a second time after collecting the mod timepiece / mod rift token. And because obviously you're not actually collecting that through a death wish, which is what the summer 2023 live event was actually doing, yeah, you don't actually get a benefit from actually seeing that. So the secret is actually going into the level technically a second time after beating it, if it wasn't part of the event. But because it was part of the event, I had to go through 2 times already. So I have to go through this level a 3rd time, and I do need all 10 Rift Pons to actually get the reward. So I do need to get a P rank, in effect. So I'm making my way to the first room right now. It's actually right here. That was very perfectly timed, actually. This is just a cardboard box that you can smack. I didn't know that! Let's go. Up the pipe. This is jazzy. We'll keep the ice hat on for now. What's with all the glasses spinning? It's just a bonus room. It doesn't have to make sense. Consider it a rift within a rift, and that's why the reward for going for this room and the other 2 secret rooms is a Rift Pon. But again, why do I need them all if I've already got all the rewards? Another door, another pod, shall I say, a purple Rift pod, with more rewards appear only after you've collected the mod timepiece / mod rift token. And because I didn't go through the level again after collecting that, because that was my second lap, first in the event, second outside the event through the mod menu like we are right now, going through a 3rd time, or a 2nd time in the mod menu at least, will yield us our rewards. So we're heading to the 2nd room right now, and I did not jump past him properly, but that's fine. We're still building up rubbish. I did not mean to jump over that. I keep making that mistake. I cancelled out. I salvaged. Let me go renew that. I don't know why, but always, in this room, I always make that mistake on jumping over the bird. And that I need to collect. The chick that I need to collect. This is the room that I wanted to get to before I messed that up. So, I didn't think to do this for some reason. I bonked. Don't ignore that. I want to come over this way and ride this around. It seems pretty obvious, but you'd think that you would just go through it at another point. There is a breakable box over there that we can use, well, in this particular mod, dashing into it, but our jump's not going to reach that. So, we do the tried and true brewing hat. We are truly Peppino spaghetti right here. There we are, Hapushki and all that. We can now go in there, and that spring is not part of the escape sequence. That is where we need to go now. Well, again, very jazzy, but why is there, like, a watermelon, like, mafia boss here? I mean, he was kind of chilling outside until we came in here, so this must be his room. Once again, we need the ice hat for this. We just pound our way down, get our Rift Pon, and leave. And he's happy about it. Look at him all chill down here. Hey, he's got 2 pairs of sunglasses, which is funny. Smack our way through that. And now it's time to go to the third one. So I'm actually going to not skip any of this, because this is just going to be a short video. I'm just covering this level, really. Because even though, once again, we have already covered this level again, this level... This video will pretty much cover everything in the level anyway, other than the 5 rewards, which was, for 1 Rift Pon, you get 10, you get money, effectively, so, I've done something wrong here. I didn't become an ice cube, so let me go back down for a second here, but yeah, for 1 Rift Pon, you get money, you get Pons, that's about it. Another 2 tokens, another 1 token gets you a yarn, 2 tokens get you a yarn, then 3 tokens each for a Rift token each. So, but we're going to get all 10 at once, so you can get all the rewards in one go, and if you play the level again and get all 10, you can get the last reward that will spawn once you beat the level, as I mentioned already. Or you can just watch what happened in that one. This is just a sequel video. Right, so we got that done. And I believe the next room is pretty much the last room to go through. So, leaving this in is pretty much fine. Plus, it's lap 3, you know what's coming. I mean, if you know, the costume I'm wearing is any indication, you definitely know what's coming. Because I know of lap 3. That's what we're doing. Not exactly, but roughly. I didn't make that, that's annoying. You can make that. Oh, just give me the platform. Oh, come on. Nope. Okay, let's stop rushing for a second. There we go. Right, so obviously run through here to get the key. We need that as well. Now, the secret rooms that I'm going through right now, you can do through the escape sequence, and they'll give you an extra 20 seconds when you do enter the room. But just do them before you start the escape sequence, because it's already tight enough as it is. Also, this didn't make a lot of sense to me, and it kind of passed me by, because, like, this spring is always here, and it always regenerates through a pipe just up here. But, in fact, I can just do this, and no, that actually doesn't work. What if I hop up here and then go over here? There's a bunch of pipes above us, but this spring always regenerates from this pipe when you destroy this box and goes through here. Now, I thought that there would be a... Sorry, I had to pause there. There was a motorbike revving. I thought that that would be a dweller spring. It is not. So what do you do here? It doesn't seem very clear. In fact, the person who made the mod said that you may make it a little bit clearer, but there is actually a context-sensitive clue. Remember at the beginning when it was giving us a tutorial, like with the sprint hat and the ice hat? Well, look, the ice hat's right here. So what do? Use the brewing hat to destroy this, and this will go through its usual cycle on dropping through this pipe down here, and then appearing back up there. Get your ice hat ready, stay on the edge here, but not too far, so you pound, it bounces off, well, it should bounce onto the block from the balloon, but it didn't. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer. That'll do it. Right on the corner there. There we are. Wow, I actually got that really on point. I think that's the closest I've ever got it on point. I'm happy with that. Right, let's bounce on it ourselves, and a boinkies. There we are. Get your brewing hat ready. This is what we need to do. You don't need to grab every pon in this pon capsule, you just need to grab the Rift Pon at the end. But it does help. So, load that up. That's not what we need to do. So do that, and then you can... Not wall climb? Excuse me? Okay, we're going to miss this. going to do this. And cut the corner. There we go. And I got it. I don't need to get all the ponds as I mentioned, but might as well. Well, I didn't get them, but I didn't need them. Got the Rift Pond. That's all that matters. And with that, we are, funnily enough, set. But if you don't want to mess up the escape sequence with the spring, that spring will still stay on that box. So we need to get rid of that before we actually escape. Because then that will drop down into the pipe, and then not only is that box out of the way, the spring is back on its cycle, which will help us with the escape sequence. Okay, I've got to really stop, like, vaulting or jumping way before I need to. Actually, silly. Also, I can just sprint. It's like I've forgotten how to play this level. But we are at the escape sequence, and we have 3 ponds to our name already. Those are from the secret rooms. We have almost all the chicks. We will have our 4th and final chick as we go down this spot right here. There we be. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's another pond when we escape. And of course, when we do lap 2 of the escape sequence itself, we can find another 3 ponds, which I have already collected once before, making a total of 10. So, as I hit this button, I'm going to turn off the music, and we're going to have a marathon. Oh, what the... Oh, well. Yeah, what happened there is I messed up a little bit, and I couldn't do it. I didn't even have the best start, but what happened was is that I hit the banana peel, so I had to go all the way around with the ice cream. And then, or to get the ice cream again. And then I messed up. For some reason I didn't wall climb on the second lap when I hit that bird. That's what ate up all my time. Let me give that another go. You know when it's the run when I actually show the whole thing with the music.
Couldn't resist.
There we go! Couple of hiccups there. Last time I didn't even land on that boat either, but that time I did. But look at that! That wasn't there before. But we don't have enough Rift Pons. Hang on a minute. There we go. Problem solved. Yep, this is what Catwish had tipped off to me after I, well, quite recently actually. It wasn't soon after I finished the video, but when they saw it, this is what they tipped me off to. 3 Rift Pons! That's enough for yet another spin in the roulette, because I haven't actually got any. We already got 3 from the challenge road we just did. So our reward is another spin. And how fitting would it be if I could get another Peppino die? So, let's go and claim our rewards. Oh, I broke the camera. Now, because these can only be accessed after grabbing the mod timepiece/mod rift token, I am not counting these 3 tokens in particular as part of the main game's total, which includes it as an official mod, which is tied via the Summer 2023 live event. As it's pretty much through the event impossible to get those 3 tokens. Including the one that comes with the mod. But again, if you play it in the mod menu, even so, you have to play the level again after grabbing the token. As you can see, it's faded out in order to get it. And because I never did that, I never knew this existed. And nothing tips you off to that. Nothing in the hub area on this beach says that this exists. This is a super secret. And, you know, I think it's only fitting that we put in a Peppino win. We have tokens. Let's go spin and see if we can get the Pepin. No. I don't know. Maybe we'll get Gus. Is there a colour for Gus? Is his name Gus? It is, isn't it? Oh, you don't tempt me. I mean... it could land on another payday thing, so I think I'm going to claim that. There we are. That's fitting enough, isn't it? The itchy sweater. Ironically enough, that looks quite festive if I think about it. It's not the right time of year. In fact, it's the opposite time of year for it. But maybe that just, you know, rounds it off in one full circle. I mean, that's kind of fitting, I guess. But we're Peppino Spaghetti, and we're going to go down to Peppino's Pizza. So, that is going to be in for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was kind of a bit of a weird video considering I'm basically covering the same mod twice. It's not like a part... it is a part 2, but it's not like a part 2 of a compilation. It's literally just the same level again, but that's because there was stuff that's not considered part of the main game, in my opinion, because you have to play it outside of what event made it an official mod, but you have to play it outside of the event and only then play it again to get the reward. It's a bit of a weird one. It's interesting. But again, there was nothing that insinuated it existed. I was literally tipped off by it. But thank you very much, Catwish, for letting me know. I'll see you guys next time for whatever we cover next. See you guys then.